Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take a look at last game week, the watch list and possible transfers for game week 4, selection for next week and captaincy for game week 4. Let's go. Last game week went okay, scored 59 points, got a green arrow. The defense did not impress me. No attacking returns, only Chilwell got a clean sheet. The midfield, finally, the United mids did something, and Saka is suddenly back on penalties, so that was a nice surprise. In attack, Watkins, Haaland and Jackson all returned. Haaland missed a penalty, but then scored later on. Jackson with the first goal of the season, and Watkins got his regular assist. So 59 points and a green arrow, so I'm fairly happy with that. The watch list for game week 4, Sterling, Bowen and Maddison. Sterling and Maddison already had a price rise, and as you can see on the screen, they have good fixtures as well. Sterling with an expected goal involvement of 1.46, Bowen 2.20 and Maddison 2.89. All of them passes the eye test. They have confidence, they are playing really well and are involved in their team's attacking play. So which one should we choose for our team? I do believe right now that if you own Jackson, then Maddison is the go-to midfielder for your team. But if you don't have any Chelsea attacking cover, only Chilwell or Gusto, then probably Sterling could be a good option for you right now. Bowen is my third place for midfielders. I don't really have the opportunity to bring them all in this weekend, but if I had to pick one, it would be Maddison, Sterling and Bowen in that order. The probability of me bringing one of them in this game week is rather small because I have some other issues that I need to sort out. I have Luke Shaw on my bench, Estepinian not the best of fixtures, so if I make a transfer this week it will probably be for a defender, and I might as well save one and have two transfers going into the international break. If I had two free transfers this week, this might probably be a transfer I would consider doing. Rashford to Maddison. The reason why I'm selling Rashford is because Bruno has done really well in the first 3 game weeks. I do believe that he will continue putting up good performances, and he is actually the player with the highest expected goal of involvement after the first 3 games. If your team needs some reshuffling in midfield, players like Martinelli and Ødegaard should probably go first, but Rashford, I would sell him before Bruno Fernandes. So this is my team for game week 4. If I do a transfer, it might be in defense, then it's Shaw out, and if I make a transfer in midfield, it's going to be Rashford out for one of the 3 on my watch list. In defense, it's Johnstone. I'm going with Estepinian, Chilwell and Saliba. As I just said, Estepinian is on borrowed time. He has really not the best of fixtures coming up, but because Shaw is injured, he is starting for me most probably this game week. In midfield, I have Rashford, Saka and Bruno playing against each other. It's not ideal, but they're all capable of getting returns from that game, and Mbeumo has Bournemouth at home, so he has a really good fixture. He might even be captain by some, but not sure this is the best week to go against Haaland, and I will talk more about that in the captain section. Up front, Watkins, Haaland and Jackson all good fixtures. I do believe we can call Liverpool a good fixture for Watkins. Sorry, Liverpool fans, but their defense has been really weak, both in pre-season and in the start of the season. And in addition, Van Dijk is out with the red card he got last game week. So I do believe that Aston Villa will get a couple of goals against them, even though the game is at Anfield. As I mentioned earlier, there are other captaincy options this week. Chelsea are playing against Nottingham Forest. Brentford and Mbeumo are playing against Bournemouth at home. But for me, this game week, for the second time of the season, I think I'm going to captain Haaland. City are playing Fulham. They have the most shots on target conceded. Shots conceded 55, that's fourth worst in the league. They have an expected goals conceded at 985, which is the worst in the league as well. It's only Leno, their goalkeeper, who has really saved them from conceding a lot of goals. He is probably still on penalties, even though he missed one. I can't really see that Pep will take it away from him. He is the safe option, and he is really putting up some good attacking stats as well, as you can see on the screen. So for me, Haaland is probably going to be the captain in game week 4.